Video game season is absolutely here. October is typically the month where the titans of AAA gaming release themselves onto hard drives everywhere, and 2018 is no exception to the rule. So many new PC games are vying for your time in October, but thankfully good old PCGamesN is here to help steer you in the direction of the games you should be dedicating yourself to this month. If you love our suggestions, please do hit the like button, and why not subscribe to us for more choice picks of the biggest and best in PC gaming.
Nobody quite gets racing in quite the same way as Forza Horizon developer Playground Games. Where the likes of Project Cars get into the nitty-gritty of car engineering, and classic Burnout games focus on the crunching steel of Hollywood car chases, the Forza Horizon games celebrate the fun of simply slamming the pedal to the metal. They're games that literally celebrate cars with their own festival, and for the fourth game in the series, the party venue is Britain. Obviously you can't make a game about Britain without talking about the weather, but Playground Games has done more than just talk. It's created a fully dynamic system that throws rain, snow, and the odd sunny spell onto the winding roads of Blighty. Autumnal leaves spin away in a storm of orange as you blitz past in a McLaren Senna, and snow drifts pile when you spin out in a classic Land Rover.
You know the story of the Odyssey, right? It follows Odysseus as he makes his way home from the Trojan War without a sat-nav. Oh, and the scrapes he gets into along the way are, well, they're not especially relevant actually. Like Alfonso Cuarón with Children of Men, Ubisoft has taken the title of one story and applied it to one that's completely different. Maybe one element is carried over, however. This ancient Greek story is set to be the most fantastical Assassin's Creed ever. While the series has traditionally kept its history and ancient aliens mostly separate, Odyssey openly dabbles in myth, pitching you against the likes of Medusa in spectacular boss fights. No, she's not a Templar, let's not go back there again.
Black Ops 4 is the strangest proposition Call of Duty has made in years. If you're buying it hoping for a conspiracy-laden campaign in which you shoot at least one famous dictator in the face, then, don't. This COD doesn't come with any kind of single-player story at all. I guess some Black Ops are so classified, we don't even get to play them. If you're hoping for a battle royale more serious about shooting than Fortnite, and less chuggy than PUBG, it's definitely got that. Treyarch has built its own take on the phenomenon, named it Blackout, and positioned it as a headline feature alongside zombies and classic multiplayer. Even without a campaign, this is looking like the most exciting Call of Duty package in years.
LEGO crossovers continue to yield fun takes on some of the comic world's more po-faced characters and stories. In this case it's DC's supervillains, giving us control of the Injustice League and all the nefarious ne'er-do-wells under its umbrella. If it helps, imagine that as the Penguin's umbrella for extra villainy. The concept for a LEGO supervillain game has been around since the brookie version of Batman in 2008. But over the past decade, the LEGO games have evolved into full open world sandboxes, and DC supervillains will be one of those. Only this time you'll be looking to take over the open world, not save it.
Soulcalibur VI is the first of two games on this list to feature witchers that aren't the Witcher. Frankly, it's a trend we can get behind. Geralt of RimWorld, Geralt of Skyrim, Geralt of wherever the hell Peggle is set. The monster hunter is used to making himself at home in places he doesn't fit. This time, it's the venerable fighting series from Bandai Namco, which features a whole campaign for Geralt. For those not familiar with the fighting genre's long history on consoles, it's simple, Soulcalibur is the one with weapons. The new innovation in this game is something called the Reversal Edge, which will make defense and retaliatory strikes easier. It sounds ideal for newcomers, like Geralt.
Thronebreaker is the spin-off of a spin-off, first conceived as a single-player mode for Gwent, which of course began life as a popular pastime in the world of The Witcher. CD Projekt Red are calling this one an RPG, but it's rooted in puzzles and car battle mechanics rather than concoctions or cyberpunk shootouts. Geralt takes a back seat this time as we take on the role of Meve, a fighter queen. She's also from Rivia if it helps, but also another kingdom called Lyria. It's not clear exactly how dual nationality helps you out in the Northern Realms, but we're going to find out.
What does the Call of Cthulhu even sound like? I'm thinking something a bit gurgly, an existentially terrifying gurgle. Perhaps we'll hear it in Cyanide's new survival horror of the same name. It stars Edward Pierce, a Boston PI with not enough work and far too much access to booze and pills. When the case of a mysterious island death crosses his desk, he leaps at the chance to solve it, and further unravel his already loose grip on reality. The game's had an odd development, having stagnated at another studio for a couple of years before Cyanide took it over. Let's hope the Blood Bowl developer can take Call of Cthulhu into the end zone and score a touchdown. A truly horrifying touchdown. Yeah, that's the metaphor I'm going for.
That's October then, the month of tentacles and drivatars. We hope at least a couple of the offerings here have your left mouse button finger twitching in anticipation. If not, let us know your own picks in the comments below, or like, subscribe and ring the bell for more PC gaming recommendations.